Hello, welcome. I'm Liz. Many of you probably know me as Liz Fair from social media, and if you do know me, you probably know that I'm very passionate about learning all about the masculine and feminine energies, the yin and the yang, the lunar and the solar. And I'm specifically interested in the feminine and helping women to empower themselves through healing their feminine. What do I even mean by feminine and masculine, right? So feminine, lunar, yin is our being energy. So our energy of allowing, accepting, embracing, creativity lies in the feminine. There's a little bit of chaos in the feminine. It's every feeling through every emotion lies in your feminine, like the ability to be and allow every emotion is in your feminine. And then you have masculine, which is your doing energy, and it's purposeful and intentional and protective and assertive, all good things when it balanced, right? They're codependent. You don't get one without the other. You have yin and you have yang. And if you ever look at the yin and yang symbol, right, within each, you have the black, you have the white, right, balanced. But then even more so within each of those, in the white you have a black dot, and in the black you have a white dot. They're so interrelated, they want to be in balance. So why am I so focused on the feminine? Well, if you haven't noticed, we live in a very masculine world. Not all of it, but especially as you get more and more as you westernize, very masculine, very assertive, very dominating, very me against them instead of we together. Which we, communion, that's very feminine energy, that desire for communion. When you start having the I, it's like a toxic energy. That's the energy of a lack of balance between the two, right? So in order to balance out this intense masculine energy that we have that's becoming warped, we have to reconcile our feminine. Why do I work with women? That's a personal choice, to be honest. It's where I'm at in my journey. It's the healing work I've done with myself as a woman who used to be deeply insecure, guarded, walled off, had no relationship with her feminine, desperately wanted one, right? I'd been seeking permission for so long for someone to just come along and call me out on my bullshit, basically, and say, hey, stop being a victim. Like, you're allowed to be in your feminine. You're allowed. Here's your invitation. Well, it never came. And as a girl, that was hard. As a girl who wanted that, as a woman who did want that invitation to the feminine, who did want that relationship, but was so blatantly pushing it down and pushing it away, I just wanted someone to come give me that invitation, or tell me about it, or teach me about it, or normalize it, right? And so I had to kind of teach myself through observing others, right? I did learn from others, and then I decided I want to be that person who helps give women, act as a guide, act as a channel between her and her feminine. And that's my work, helping women to reconcile with their feminine energy, to sink into their being, and to just allow. Because it's so hard. It is. It's so challenging to just be and allow, especially as someone who identifies as female these days. Because it is a masculine energy dominated world. And that's why I created my guide, Your Feminine Spirit, 21 days of guided exploration into your feminine, to help walk women through different aspects of the feminine, or sit in the observer seat. So that's another interesting relationship between masculine and feminine. It's often said that the masculine is the observer of the feminine. So when you sit in meditation and you're observing, that is like this perfect union of the two, as your masculine observes your internal system as it goes within to the feminine. It's a beautiful little union. It's why it's so powerful. And so I wanted to bring something to help guide women into that, and help them feel into their own feminine energy and build a relationship with their own feminine spirit, because it is such a unique relationship. And I could go on so much longer talking about all of this, but it's more important that you feel it. And so this is a little introduction to what is feminine and masculine energy, why I study the feminine, why I'm trying to help women, and it's just a beginning, which is exciting. There's so much more to learn. There's so much more to feel. There's so much more to share. So this is just a beginning, just an introduction, and I hope this inspires you to start sitting with your feminine, right? Sit with that being and allowing and embracing. Yeah, hope you enjoy. Hope you decide to check out the guide, and I hope I get to share more. I will see you later.